Alah, hidup semua.
Coba itu lah, apa itu lah.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making it? Oh, he's been caught on it here! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Rashford couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't. Now, this could be a chance. That is a crunching tackle. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Quarter of an hour played. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Has great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? He's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking to play him in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rashford. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Good read, needed to be quality ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Chance here to counter. Now it's Kane. That's going to go a long way. Back into the middle. That's gone loose. And it's Rashford. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And there's the end of the first half. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, and I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, there's a probing ball. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Amat calmly anticipates. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Stones wins the duel this time.
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's intervened well there. And this is Kane. Now it's Foden. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Kane. Decent chance! They're going to be quick to recover this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bellingham, number 18, Rashford, number 10, Arnold, number 21.
Great ball if he can get there. Shapes to shoot! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. pass is intercepted. Knocks it out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And it's been taken short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Get that clear. That's a throw. Good ball, good take. And they've got rid. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
With the father of a boy in
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution for England.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Tries a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
England have broken through. It's 1-0.
Rice.
And that's a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Watkins. Watkins. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And he's lost his man here. Real chance! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Number 41. Rice. Coming on the field.
Indonesia appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were at times cohesive. There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Ademola Lookman is a player familiar to followers of English football, Peter, and he's had a very interesting and varied career already despite his relatively young age. I think he's really found his groove playing as a number 10 or as a wide forward sometimes. There's explosive...
And a chance! Oh, the ball's went loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chooses to go back. He's in a great position here. Cleared without complication. And it's Azar. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. Rijkaard, and he's being shifted off it. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Raul, Bale, and it's Bale! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Bale deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played with speed from back to front. And it's Rice.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press and there's simply no way out.
And he skips past his man. Rijkaard. And this is Bale. And he's there to belt it away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Shoots! The captain scores!
Well, it's so hard to keep someone with his enthusiasm and his energy quiet. Second best will never be accepted in the world he lives in, and the timing of his goal won't be lost on him. It's crucial.
One sweeping move executed. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He could be in here. Great chance! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
A well cut out. No margins there at all. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are converted! Totti! And they are cruising away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Haaland. I'm sure that's not getting through. Can he do it? Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Haaland. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Tries to pass it through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Kukçu. Raul.
There will be three.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Looking for options for movement. And that's that. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly...
Yang apa itu nih? Hah? Oh. Ih.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Forlan.
Here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto.
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game. Yeah.
Great vision. It's a nicely shaped ball. Real chance! Goal! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Adams into Milan, looking to pass their way through. Tries to dink it. Bullish header! He's got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away. Inter Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Kaka can see things others simply cannot.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Neymar. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's got the beating of his man. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Kukçu. And it's Kukçu. Raul. Bale. And it's Bale! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he was quick to react. Kukçu.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Forlan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Bale.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these...
And the shot! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Zakaria. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
good spread. Just about up to the hour now. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And it's Bellingham. Bale. Out towards the flank. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction, has a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bale, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bale, played with finesse. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Otto. And here's Elise. And it's Otto. Bayer gets it clear. And claimed it back swiftly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Back into the middle. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard. And here's Raul. It's a shade optimistic. So that's it. It is all over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts highly.